Ebusa for more about SBTV Africa. So daily hustle in UK. Onim say abi pay wa high. Any Ghana for twin komo. Before me share say maminda me sponsor say La Bianca Company Limited what tema fishing about road. Who are mo person mo set up cool store business. Mo here na papa pa to fish ni chicken ni ade. Mo for mo ninche La Bianca. Omo just she said 200 meters away from Gasem Cement Company no. Osha left now ko fishing about. Obo hu say bo kese La Bianca Company. Omo nam ne bo fo de pa for ni che ho uko na uko ton na uko tobi na uko ton obenya sika pa because enam no prices near down kra. La Bianca Company omo nam na we go screen so no here omo betimi from omo che obi omo wo na akutu bi na akoton. La Bianca Company no side. Boss me mo akwa about SBTV Africa so boko.
Me da say boko.
Nice one. Odini
from wisdom Amadome akaho.
Oh, okay. But I'm for Nimuas.
Lawyer wisdom.
Oh, I see. NF1.
Me phone, how far?
Me phone. Me buy some. Say, oh, lovely family power.
Thank
nice
you.
one.
Thank you.
Pictures, bobo boa.
Lawyer, Yo, me da say me Yo, me started fi Ghana. Yo, me wa Ghana. And yedi bobo so you call school, we call Calvary Preparatory or Medina, we call Bishop Herman Wakbando, we Misanko Teachers Training College, Atraco, or Legon, IPS area honor, few honor, you call University of Cape Coast, and then you sang a English, your friend sang the Ghana Law School exams now. Na nyame adom ne ye pass until me call Ghana Law School for 1 year. Second year na America no na menya admission set remember law ewo krom ha. And from a honor you buy na one thing led to another, from one state to another kakra na ene.
Now admission nothing like one hour apply say obe school ha na say.
Those times, no, that is as far back as 2002. Me do Krumah on the 6th of October 2002. And it's just gone past a few years, 19 years, a few days ago. Me and me admission, those times, no, yeah, paper so wa posted your call. Na omode admission abroad. And to say na online, everything is online. And yeah. And what happens is that because you are not too sure, so when you admission to your first school never break. I think I did about 4 or 5 universities. University of Hull, University of West London, University of East London, and then one other one. Thankfully, not Minya University of Hull.
Oh, okay.
But we do have no plans necessary.
Yeah, about to do our plans necessary. But I'm sure being a lawyer, or a lawyer, and not a idea. We push for papa mo na push you say koya na say one na opesa o ya na say because we say isi so ni be say we dey onye so a pilot so a lawyer so a doctor o dey na say
me dey no me decided to be a lawyer from the age 12. 12 years I was na me swakra but somehow na nema miensa the first one here law. Number 2, medical doctor and a pilot.
So you have 3 with them. No one say you catch pilot, doctor, and I say
lawyer. Yes. And to me, I don't know. Now me papa ye create it's a farmer. Me mama so na onua choba onua duane na oton. And to me 3 I work on masia banku ni akika ka
ho na. Why hard jobs ni na.
Masia eja, masia kokunte, masia banchi, bayire. Just think of everything masia nyina wo echewe. But somehow I think the calling was this it's just law. And through thick and thin difficulties, but because now it was there, you know, yent me anye science no, yent me anye medicine no, because now science no, and science no koyi, so I went to me anye medicine, I went to me anye pilot, and so no see pure physics in your account, and was out until the stronger urge, you know, back into the legal aspect. And I put everything aside. I said, this is what I have to do, living or have to do dying. So that was the focus.
Who you know saying?
Everybody.
Look at the baby, I'm a good guy.
Me mama ma enkron. 7 boys, 2 ladies. 9. That's my mom alone. And I'm papa I have 3 steps. So in total we are 12.
12.
Yes,
oh.
yes.
Oh, yeah. And if you say I'm so breaking record, me share woman be or send papa and mama almost 17.
Why are they?
Okay, let me say our Dawson market I
Sir?
me say finest.
Wow.
Because me share we Ghana 12. But when you no can 17 me say hey 17. To we 12 there. I just say me papa mo say we 12.
Oh, okay.
But you looking at me 12 mo do so sam. Yeah, shemu school and easy mo do so. We person here we person here we person here. We are what we so person here. Oh yeah lawyer no. I think say how was it? Na support no ho. We can find the same.
Tise na meka no papa ekue ni mama nso ye choba kra nti scan na eni hosa. And of course it was na ni in Crampo. It was in the Afram Plains area honanti. Honanso there is hand to mouth mostly. But one thing I'm in life is if you are determined to do something, somehow the resources will come. Somehow. But it will come. So that was the focus. And now, yeah, mama, go for my, you go two banchi, we'll peel it, grind it, the gari, the markets, na cotton, and then the chair school fees, and now, so far, I mean, through it all, we got where we are.
Wow.
So it wasn't easy, but I had the support from Minu Animal. Everybody was like supporting, helping, and your dogs. But if you are not told, say, we even have step brothers and sisters. You would never know.
Unity, no.
We are very, very united.
Out of Unianomian, open our choose law.
Me choose law.
Oh, the academy or different.
Yeah, my brother Bakuko, a Greek school, and is into animal husbandry, poultry farm, piggery, and on the side. Bakunso into school, or not own school. He's built a school, and he's also running that.
And so be okay this year.
I'll be
and the end day, assembly bus and afro. I'm going to say my brother is there.
My country says, "I'm going to pass a mark."
It is yeah, unya school has say you know, and also by year being
2002, the 6th of October 2002.
Yeah, school 2002 ba. And him say fees near there. And you brave or unya easy.
Yes.
And no bar straight to start school now. I'll be here then.
Yeah, thank you. That's a deep question to me. It's an American. Sir, we hear why you say we be Nyame or the resources never. Senior, how it will happen is none of your business, but it will come. Maybe Krumahano. Now the school fees is about £8,000 in 2002, and the living expenses, Diane renter is about 7,000, and to the Boma it was around 15,000. 8 plus 7 was around £15,000.
Now we are talking about now because can
your toss as in the but because the determination was there. We do Chrome Hano. I prayed a prayer before coming to this country. I said, Eradie, you know my situation. Maminsha ubia obebuame to go through this. And maybe I'm Ghana School of Law and Sanameba, but maybe do Hano Mentemi Anko school immediately. I had to work to see if I can put money and resources together. So I became a construction laborer.
Hey, I can't. Lawyer not changing. Lawyer
yes. So from Ghana School of Law, I became a construction laborer. The first company I worked with was called Delomac Roofing Company. It's a roofing company, so we're at the top. And it was in winter. It was tough. But if you are determined, nothing can kill your spirit. Anti-construction, so there, you know, this agency, they take you from one company to another company, and then depending on here. So one time, I'm me call, maybe around Elephant and Castle. Me do, normally they have enough laborers, so I couldn't really do much work. To me, if you know, agents in the kitchen, so don't worry, we'll get you another place. I didn't know that God was ordering my steps. To me, another place at the West End, Malibon area. Now, in it's like a clinic. This imaging and then scanning, almost installing scanning machines to scan the head and then the body stuff. Beside baby Anaya was a garage. Ntipape Oyobroni, now he comes to park his car there. So one time I had the urge, I think God was speaking to me, said, speak to this man. There was another laborer who said, talk to this man, he can help you. Onukra from Lutania. Said, talk to this man, he can help you. Because now when he said I was from the Ghana School of Law, and he didn't think I was supposed to be doing what I was doing. But I needed money to pay my school fees. So one day, Papa by and there was an obstruction in his way to me, and then he went and parked his car in his garage. Another time, I approached him and said, I need a job. And I'll be saying, what sort of job are you looking for? And I said, anything that will make me pay my school fees. Normally, Obaka said, well, I'll see what I can do. So he asked me, how much is your school fees?
Wow.
That was a question. He's a Jew. Yes. So how much is your school fees? And I said, 8,000 plus 5,000, 7,000 feeding costs. I said, okay, I'll see what I can do. To cut a long story short, Omami konifie, we do nifie. Or say, can you sweep? Can you? I said, don't worry, I'll do anything for my money. I just want to go to school. And take me Onimio or Janiki Emame. Yes, he's got basement, he's got first floor, second floor, third floor. He leaves his key for me and he goes to work. He doesn't know me from anywhere. And I will sweep, I will tidy, I will clean, I will paint, I will do everything. Davy Mango. But I had the key. All the time now, I had his key. He didn't have any problem with me. After 1 week, Osi came to the office. It was then I got to know he was a solicitor. He had his own law firm. Now, I didn't got to know before then, because I went to his office for the first to see him before I came. They said, when you come in a suit. I was like, okay, what's going on? I see my clerk is leaving, so if you want to take over, that is how I got my job. No interview.
No interview?
No.
Wow!
Oh, yes.
Different ways.
Different ways.
It was no for construction.
Yes. And in America, he was ordering the steps. Black boy like this, he didn't know me from anywhere.
Wow.
But he just had that trust. So after the first year, for the first year, I paid my tuition fee about £7,000. Every penny I was saving. Because I told myself, then maybe I have to become a thief. Because I didn't know what else I could do. So I put everything into it. It was tough. Sometimes me tipas will not just say, me ring a bell before I get the pastor, my dad did me yes. But the focus was there. Maybe a first year and about £7,000. The second year, and my pass skinny home was about £9,000. But and as the time goes on, then the fees keep increasing. So I went and spoke to him. It's called Lionel Curry. Lionel Curry. Yeah, what time I will show you his photo on the Odasutias. Every now and then we friend and then we have a chat. Yeah, one time recently, Mineniko just having to have lunch just to appreciate this. So I went to see him. Said, I need help. I said, what help do you need? Because not by then, I'm in a because I was ready in his firm. I was doing the outdoor clerk, taking letters, posting letters, running errands, etc. And Saturdays, he still pays me on top of the office work. I mean, that was an angel God gave me. So after that, I said, I need help. He said, I'll see what I can do. In a few minutes, he came to my office, because he had his office, me a small box room there, I made letters. So he came and said, don't worry, I'll help you, I'll pay for you. Just like that. The man paid my tuition fee of almost £9,000, 2006 up to date. He hasn't asked for 1 penny back.
Wow.
Yes. He hasn't asked me for 1 penny back. So that was the difficulties with the money, but that was a solution from God. So that is it. Just decide and take a step of faith. You'll be amazed at how God will order your steps.
Wow. It's we a school ni bibia and why settled ma. Now that's only ejuma.
Yes, been in the ejuma for some time. I think been in the ejuma for 3 years. And then it got to a point, I mean, we grow out of our shelves. And I sought his permission. Say, me person moving on. And he was like, fine, Wiz. From a Wiz. That's fine. To me, Nigeria never ko ye juma, but not enkoye. Sika pay wasn't coming. I was working.
Bro. Bro level. Ghana and Nigeria.
This kind of
and this a Bruni difference womb
clean. Bruni gender. You before you even. I mean, I work in his office, he pays me. When I go to his house to do extra work, he still pays me.
Ghana near come to house. Hotel office, no go to office.
Yeah, so me in Nigeria ni and I wasn't being paid. By then, my law no, but I was looking for training contract, but it's difficult to get.
But it's okay.
So I came back to cleaning.
Cleaning?
Yes. I wake up at 4 o'clock. I call Liverpool Street, Royal Bank of Scotland. I call cleaning. Me here cleaning up. I come back home, take a shower, dress in my suit, and go to the office. So nobody knew what I was doing, but I had to survive because they said, if I don't do the law, I don't know what else I was going to do. There was a time now Nigeria and then Chiameno. Now my friends have Bronia Lionel. Also come. I went to his office and he gave me money. It'll be my funny hole, but because I left on a good note, he still gave me money. Yes, you never know. You can never tell. Don't burn bridges. And now I mean you can say my friend Lionel carries say I think so. He'll tell me to come. Because every time a friend, the first question he'll ask me, are you okay? That's the first question he always asks me. So that is how it's been. Wow. It's been.
And that's also see how
yes.
How many years?
Honestly, me feel Nigerian in me call another law firm. Me paying a friend of Bernard Owusu, BWF Solicitors. Me Uncle Ben, for 9 years. 9 years. Wow. And I learned from him a lot. Near Dawson Junction and the affair called Seven Sisters. But it got to a point, we all have to grow. And I thought I should challenge myself a little more. And then I took the step of faith. I took it. This is the 3rd year, but it's been amazing. Wow.
It's women would be worried more now family.
Yes. So during that process now, I think 2006, Horana may worry. Okay. And of course, this Brunia, he supported me throughout.
Bruni?
He was at my wedding. On my wedding, they came for the marriage ceremony in the church. From Ahono, they came for the reception. They stayed throughout. Recently, my name is US buyer. He took us out with Southern, he and his wife. So it's like it's a family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me buy me who do for ni be. I'm shirt black and I'm we bo mo and I'm be.
Oh no, yeah, moderate. Yeah, I'm extreme one. On it.
I'm bebre. No why so we do.
I'm Stanford Hill.
Yes, I'm escape. I'm na
ma. What is baby cry?
But about the son one how say bia oh bia some way you sorry back that thing na sorry man yes.
No. I think that man, I haven't met anyone like him before. He's so open-minded. Or a Jew, but he will treat you you put you where you are and you respect you just that way.
Wow.
Obama, sorry, he even now and every now and then, obviously, how's your pastor? He's okay. He doesn't have any problem with anybody at all.
Wow.
So he knew I was a Christian. He supports me. Anytime I have to go to church, we got to go. He said, "Wisdom, don't worry, Wiz." He's such a very unique individual.
I see.
Very unique individual.
Anyway, lawyer, you share. You see, I the qualified lawyer and kasa our office our bujuma. It's me who law ni nyama no Ghana for na osho mo akwa Ghana ni anasa osho bia.
Me da say. Yeah, sure bia.
Okay.
Yeah, sure bia. But mostly no. Young crowd for Ghana for na ever. Yeah, shared anope met two Nigerians. Oba abofrane ni mame. I have Nigerian clients. I have people from Sierra Leone, from Zimbabwe, from South Africa.
Africa. Ghana ni Africa.
Yes. And then I had a few from Eastern Europe, from Lithuania, and then from Holland and Germany too. I had a few of them, but mostly no, mostly Ghanaians and Africans.
Well, they may turn on straight. One cases in the bow. I think say SVTV Africa, the voice of the community. My ba a lawyer and chain. Me person more and more approach me more, especially more UK has seen issues cause some problems near there no, and baby mo. I mean, so no the about me no be can yamane be. Lawyer, yanko straight. Cases no more gain a man for tade bar because him say me ba kakra me bete no relationship issue. We say a permanent man be a mission recent I mean in bank no come any interview or say ni area ma waton ni fee and na say oni bibia and those things. What are some of the cases bar na tackling one after the other?
Me da say. Well, to say American mostly is immigration. Say if you'll be by as a visitor or by or shenichia or call back any yinti of a set or regularizing his stay. To be son, I'm running say just out number for 20 years. On also share on to mean 20 years. I be not worry and now wawuba. And to originally banner so now they are sorting and now they are not sitting. And now so I wait me train for 20 years. We share me files a bill share the list of documents now Uber say ampa is the list of documents will be 20 years now so those are mostly the issues we deal with. We have a work room ha the Banya British so they are sorting and now no what now for 7 years or half of their life or 20 years they are sorting out. Ana bia aware obi akofane kuno ana ni riaba ono so e dey application amano but the problems may digress it to the other side. Until we look at the immigration one, then we are looking at the family problems too. The family problems then is sometimes papa ne kofa oba ba abedu wie no na problems. Osi mama na akwadwuma ne namfofo so say ni say nti obafia one ne kasa onti ase gisa okobisa ne namfofo ansa na wabati ne ono ka. It creates so much problems. Ebanisa sometimes the relationship breaks down. Yeah, and no payment hobby papa na physically assaulted Obano. She came to the office here. You can see the marks on her. And I said, that is not right. This Obano, and you'll be our shining house. Now the police are bomb. Police bomb one. Because I can say 50 ho. Na mamma non qua with nephew. And now sometimes say Emofra wo moi and only the family matrimonial homes. No. Say Emofra wo moi court in betty make say Papa no 50 ho. Mamma no name of no and nephew. Until say be Emofra na 18 years or so. Na moton property no na uwaju share anana papa na jeni share mama so jeni share. Sometimes the court can order say the property should be sold. Oh yes, and if it is sold ebi mama na jeni share wakoto ne dia wonso waju share me hu bi maye bia papa no he got nothing. I didn't know when you na one hwe na one You read that no. No more 2 properties. Or ton back. By that time only mammy no on my jai. Into a toba. You read now only know what was saying. One money way. Second one, our papa didn't quite him. And now warren a guno. The second marina a guno. Now person got ton property now. And now quickly, or catch record say property a or no you read that dano need ye. And I caught this okay, say sanity any age you dear no, Eddie Malba way. Half na cano, we read that dano.
Wow. You are bonus.
Yes, and he went home with nothing. Yes, it was a case I handled myself.
I'm frustrated. If you stroke womb, I hard dream especially this family relationship issues. Yeah, they hard dream wow. But me say na we can so mean say be brave so this are cases we bro. What are some of the things some man for TSC education ben the womb obi wo high be ohwe no or say nyama obi bia mu bi measures ben so puti and na be man so mu nyi abotre mba no so nim say mbedu kroma say me all right me all right and this Ghana biom Ghana say dey we say obi anye say nti minim say amra na say and you say mba no bi so sheda nim say onim say cancer be man fie nti odu wa no so star bi na ya na munjai na cancer man na empam wo fifio those things
it happens and yes you see it is happening every day me wo many people are ono or care home or share abrofo sikafo I mean these elderly people to one time I went na and I catch and say she's surprised at how Ghanaians or blacks will behave because or not to make share amrofo omoye millionaires 80 years 85 years papa ni mama no omotifie e wasomdwem and their property is millions of pounds and they are still living in peace. Now so no mama na nya council flat in so nya wudi e council there you sit nam keke na wapam papa no. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, the council flat is not your property. And for me, look, there will be disagreements, there will be misunderstanding, but most of these problems will be resolved without even it having to go to court. Look, your lawyer whenever you I mean, when you go to court, you have to go to court. I will charge you because I'm here to do the work. I will charge you money. My year beer. The woman spent over £30,000 before the case was concluded. Yes.
Or this kind of now.
I mean, so me money now. Exactly. So Uber to your barrister. Uber to your friend is saying court fee. There's some times you have to pay Tisenia baby or friend matrimonial property rights now. You have to register some your rights against the property. So and you say scanning now but we spend it on other things. So every barrister so every time we court I charge you. Mokoko 10 times every time we I charge you.
And then I walk and find them almost say menene kasa nyese me share da na me sabono no free police mami and menim bi wa metete o say man bi amene kasa o e channel na so o Dustin market o say ne de ne po no ono aneba na de oba ne say o theater no so de poboa o say den bo de ti mu say keke oba na free police amano but nyama bi say no o ye okun na ye wo say mo loss ye adwuma na wo dona na o ye bibi ma ade no ebi wa fun bibia e say ultimate free policeman is and I mean ase no Gildan distributor in Ghana the aba o share shirts na me share na inside na where Gildan for na mo de ba mo de fi US and mo de buy o main wholesale no wo Adabraka for initial as from October way to December way be o mo ye free prints free promo auto more than 50 pieces o me print am all free mo ye cool friends old school reunion ni ade am for me nche Adabraka na ma na wo screen so no company am person mo print souvenirs ni ade mo ye free printing souvenirs near there for only show from no screen so no Gildan distributor in Ghana no site.
To be honest with you, yes, some of these things it's gone on for more than once.
And you're back one.
And you once. And sometimes I see also for abem and penny for abem also meaning Bakubia is outside London. My man and mommy, you know, but nah, and it was bad. Mommy said, Papa, you need my age, me boko into the bathroom. These are not babies, these are young ladies in their 16, 17 years. You can't just barge in on them in the bathroom. You can't do that. Not once, not twice, to the extent that sometimes she drags them out of the bathroom, stripping them naked. You can do that.
Sure, one are they?
To the extent that he had to put his hand on them or show them one or two times. So it went on because on no to the point that domestic violence for Ebamba you but it was for Bemba Anti Mameno, a sanko feel back. And the same thing is happening. When it gets to this, you just have to secure yourself. Otherwise, you'll be dead before anything. So it's not normally the first time. I'm sure it's gone on and on. But say, what I have learned is when I'm very upset, I speak very slowly. When I'm upset, I speak very slowly, and I realize that it cools you down. But so we can't, then it is going. Bibi I won't change. Now creative problems.
Relationship ni aware mu say dey nim say den na munyina na right. E be do be no e bufu bi wo, but I say it take nipa ba ku bi no hu say no.
Exactly.
Either say me madam for beka just no ono dey won na bufu opie.
Yeah.
We are then obepie obefa na tade ato ne concert e before do baby pa na e hwe na akoma ha na the best no be so obepie it before be kwa aba no we cool it down.
It's the best.
On jina opo mo ba na because a man no ye den before be hwe na
it just
it's your yes na the best I be any say no say the best or yeah on any area na more than 25 years the best or yeah say kana misunderstanding but it really so be hu no. It's also Jackie, man, sorry problem. No, oh man, go the chance.
That's it.
So they begin to get to adjust.
You have to understand your relationship. Every relationship is different. Yeah. Me will be so ne nere e wo kam na say obane start kasa. The man looks out of the window. He hardly looks.
No sure obane po ni.
And that is his therapy. That is the way he looks outside the window. And that's it. Okaza the point then. So you have to devise your own strategy. But problems can be solved. Matrimonial problems marital problems can be solved. You see, the fact that more worry and there's a disagreement, it doesn't mean you should just split and go. How about the children?
Yeah.
You know, it's I've gotten into gangs because that is where they get their comfort, they get their companies from, into gangs. And a lot of them are in prison. Which one is better?
Drug addicts.
Exactly. So it's better, that's what the misunderstanding, it will come. But it's always better to try and solve it. And I believe that there's always a solution.
Before me jaw ho yenhwe sa angle we say menim say no so with immigration side no be Ghana no person ba person be go school and no person racist no or person we bibia you be then ni den na nipa na so to me hwe.
All right. There are different options. But before me call and so I just want to quickly mention say when it comes to matrimonial properties say why your assessment not say any year the best is to go to court. So court no money order everybody complies with that asonje aba but say udinensa ebe kan obano ana obano dinensa e manzo bu mema no
e manzo bu but enye news
David
enye news
yenka
you say kama kadipa enye news. But any pack crama news, but news.
So that is that side. you're going to your aspect with regards to Obi Ghana person school. It's just to say government has made more. I think COVID, to some extent, has made things a little more relaxed. And to so be a person school. First, get a school, go online, search for the school, apply to the schools, either through UCAS or whatever it is. Apply. COVID number, a lot of schools, universities didn't have admission, and there's a lot of gaps in there. Yes. And so would the applications to NASA, you meet the other requirements, there's a very high chance that you get the admission and then a visa. But do heavy, then you can maneuver. Yeah, exactly. So student route is there. And you're from tier 4 now. Get a school, get the CAS, pay your fee, get the CAS, that's a confirmation of acceptance letter, apply, meet the financial requirements, and then you get in here. Point-based system, and also to say highly skilled. There are some shortage industries. And you might be aware, government said there's shortage. Even butchers. There are two of my listeners say because of Brexit, there's a lot of opportunity. Yes. Firstly, it depends. Identify your area of skill.
So you're a truck driver.
Yes. Secondly, liaise with liaise with an employer for you. Then you can take it up from there. Communicate with them, then they can say, okay, we need your services, etc. Set almost sponsorship license from the Home Office as a second company, sponsorship license. When is sponsorship license, I want to make Emma. So if the company has a sponsorship license and you meet all the criteria, then you can then apply. Too bad, you are coming with a job. And you are feeling a hustle in the system. But how to get the sponsor and know yet the problem. No, because who are outside, it's going to be difficult for you to try and get a sponsor here. But who will hire, then they can try and do the negotiation or the contact on your behalf.
Nancy, I say more here. I was kind here drivers near there for fuel.
Yes.
I mean, if it's an opportunity, more outside. More Ghana for near dear, and bit me tapping, and government in Quabit may be beer. You bit me the drivers be near dear bar, say. Still, no such opportunity down.
But in this case, it mostly covers you for now. Because not not mostly Omodi for no eba. See, pay no, and a UK fee, and then that shortage happened. And that window is again open to them. To come in, it's mostly the European national.
Okay, so I'll tell you, but the say opportunity that drivers.
Say news need the only two it's general say you hear drivers, but when you go down, you realize that the requirements are different. Yes, but school is a very good way. So with me and visit this and I'll do Kromha. Once I'll do Kromha speak to the lawyers in town. And of course, you will say, man, your way, and then you can be able to.
Sir, may I apply for visa and the Namishana embassy name Trimason, maybe be a couple reasons be a funny. Lawyer
to me, but it depends on visa now we apply for.
And here the entertainment way.
Yes,
visa now
school. School. You can appeal. Visit visa wouldn't to me any appeal. Only appeal if you and to so your visit visa, normal refuse you unfortunately you have to make another application again. And you almost sit went to me and then you have to provide it this time. And to second application our way now. What we do is reason for the refusal. Number one, must say sikana wa account and money baby sikani fee. Now with the explanation to her. Sikani fee XYZ source documents in here. Must say my savings now on my account no more. It's not a swap. No the response to her. And so because all I intend to spend in the UK is maybe £800 and I'm here for only 1 week. It's enough. And with the reasons not to now the response, not just reasons. Would require an open-minded caseworker will say, okay, then they can let
so
you.
I think be refuse and be ni failing any document they come on
packaging
house a package of what document be bi ni yeah some form one na bia kaka
exactly.
Then I be brave so
so we you see a lot of stuff, and sometimes you think because some of the histories are bad, it's affecting the future people. It's even affecting the genuine people. Because a binemu be a friend, be a creative problem. So that impression is there. Say, mudie sana mute, ana sana muye. Well, it's not the case.
Don't you worry. Ubeso ko fo bi o fi ba. Bia also have a broom wa kakra. Unka fo ubeso ko fa ne ba. Steps na bi e den quick one e twesa anga no.
Number 1, as I said, which is the one you would offer. Yes. Number 2. Maybe make sure say Kogana once, at least meet one-on-one. Of course, social media will be starting on the email, WhatsApp, but it's advisable say go and meet the person the first time. We try pictures, we do airport, we show airport home, we try pictures, just some part. This is, then once our honor, we pay, we move on pay, we call different
places.
Very good. But na communications na continue. WhatsApp messages and our messages no say yes they be 6 o'clock 6 a.m. they be different times. I mean order food there, different times, all times in the night, in the day, different times. But with the communication, remember every day 7 o'clock, I'll tell you that this doesn't add. So these are some of the little things. Then after that, you go again and send them more. Because when we call once, we don't do that. You bet me, but maybe a caseworker, na me home office, na me decide your application, I'll refuse you.
You call once, once
not quite grab 7 days. What I mean, it realistically it doesn't work. See, I always put myself in the position of the case worker. Maybe someone who say me and I make your application here. How would I look at these documents? Say farmer me, when say farmer case worker, I will refuse you. And to go first, communication, maintain content, money transfer, emails, photographs.
Document.
I can tell you about 99% of the time. Because we do our homework very well. So our indefinite, our British, our pre-settled status, it's all yejuma. £18,600 a year before tax. 6 months pay slips, bank statement, tenancy agreement, evidence of correspondence na mabosono. And then Nyawagan and so English language test. So the account. Now with all this package I don't see how it will be refused. I don't see how it will be. But if you rush it, what do you call? We work 3 months. My worry, it didn't work. So I would normally say, to establish and to prove to me that the marriage is genuine, the relationship is genuine, I expect, sir, and you cry 10 months, 1 year. Now, at least you persuade me, you persuade the caseworker that this is a genuine relationship. And of course, it is genuine, so nobody will have any issues about that. And it's all down to the preparation, the packaging, the preparation, how you organize your documents. That is the secret. That is the trick. 1 year to be refused.
Yane Ghana High Commission kasai they ne yako Ghana Music Awards UK organizers and a few artists in the call you could raise the issue about half of the staff and uncle for some boy events about 50% or more refusal and he had it to honorable Papa also can say on him embassy no so say onim omo so that agenda say den oboye be say no Africa class so 2016 so then till now no almost 60% omo refuse omo Ghanaians omo refuse omo visa it no munya sika no so it that means say agenda because they're supposed to give visa, but rather no, they are not giving visa, but they are rather turning people down, which they are still in talk with them. But maybe visa was hard. They almost shut down because of 10 years, and now so we be right, but they still find ways to turn you down.
Number one, they have a duty to immigration control. They want to control immigration. Just imagine for a minute. Say you'll be a gates not
to be Ambra.
You just imagine.
I am was sending American Ghana there. Opa for plane by 100. Sisi Uncle C airport. Ni say we fly mu nyina ba western world. Me say pilot no be otin ko onye konwa. Pilot seat no kra ma. Pilot no side no. Before no because go train ma to plane na no buy ma.
I'm serious.
Why?
Would if a ship cost it and not attack the ship will sink because
first no na slave trade on be chiem ko. Sisi ade am bi ekra yan e be ko.
Na me can say even if you say you want voluntary slaves, the ship will be full and sink, unfortunately, because everybody is running away from.
But it's sad. It
is sad. I think they have the feeling, but sometimes their hands are tied in as to how much they can also do. But the refusals, no, they have the duty to immigration control.
Okay.
So, for all you know, they have a target in a year. So if they hit that threshold, that's it.
And when we are genuine,
yes, and they will have reason by all means to reasons. No more type here to when you are feeling I'm type. And to be sure, near see to know at select time or know what about then.
Oh, to show documents reason beyond that too.
No more type reasons.
No, we are not attack just on to me appeal. It say no, or you
yeah. Reasons no, when you go to the general grounds for refusal and the reasons for, you can just we go online every time we see the reasons, the different categories of reasons. So we are number one, now we are number two. Now we're copy number two refusal letter now. Now we do ding any on say on not we're filling in the gaps. And you want to type to
that. Oh, you know, can't come in inside Google album.
Yeah, it's there. When you go to the Home Office sites and then their decision-making sites, this refusal decisions is there. So they just pick it, put it there. So they have a duty to control immigration. This one way assessment, I'm say, Sandy Oba, uncle, because they have records of Bibriaba. So they have to be very persuaded that Ubako before they would let you in. Otherwise, the refusal maybe it's also one way of making money. Yeah. How many cocoa, how many gold, how many diamond, how many oil, how many it's into multi-million of pounds. So maybe that is at the back of they will not say there is a money-making venture, but I believe one way or the other, maybe somehow it is. I may be wrong. But the immigration control is their primary objective, to control the influx of immigrants, because Bibriba among
what are some of the measures that say putty and now worry asking me person visit then I said back and send me to be prepared me once and I'm about.
And so you have review my friend the push and pull factors. The push factors is what will make you go back. And the pull factors is what will make you stay here. And see, we share with here, Ghana, because who said, Nippon Owejuma. Good. Owejuma, Sika sign a yetiana. Because Sika Owejene, you ever convert into pounds. And if you also make 2,000 Ghana, you think it's a lot of money. You shrink here, now back to maybe 180 pounds. Almost say it's not enough. So, the work, the amount you take, how long you've been doing that work for, position our assets, ben our properties, ben our social connection, ben our. Are you in a church? Do you play any role? Are you in a leadership position? Are you in an association? You know, so because of our social standing, and any idea uba wabetnem, but Rupia Oniba. Oni kuno oni ejuma broni wa na wo hye oba obako And why she shall near me set up as a visitor. Prepare your things well. Say, Jumana, we are Masikano, ye Jumading, Nasikano, Quenim, and build it for some time. Build it for, let me say, 1 year. Evidence for her. Bank statement, Nasikano, but and yes, 2000 Toma, not 2000 APA, 15 Toma, not 15 APA, ever creative. Suspicion say, about the sentence, I design, we share that this can go to no one saying. But if it is consistent, pay slips, letter from employer, your assets, and everything, sure you are okay. We are business persons, so register your business. Self-employed, register it. And run it as a proper business. Have an accountant. I don't know, have an accountant. My name prepare your income and expenditure. Very, very nice for you. Our records, you pay your taxes. Would it true be? So this person is liquid. You are okay. Would you support here? Mijidi said your chances of getting the visa is higher than Ubia on it Sanyamana. So you have a good chance of
wow. Lawyer, you better ask pass when you are near Casasiciano. Me meti hu kakra and mama lawyer Akebi. Upe details now person be hunu for more. Me more than a number atuja announce to be as now person friend. I said, "Quite house will be be person near there. Yes, guidelines be also.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, the mama lawyer than a number atuja. The lawyer will be here or in farm in himself.
Dalston, yes. Dalston Junction. Okay. Yeah, were number 8 to 9, the Print House. London, Dalston. And address near E8, postcode near E8 3DB. Telephone, yes. Why Smart Solicitors. Why Smart Solicitors. Wise, any smart, any idea boom. Why Smart Solicitors. Number 8 to 9, the Print House. 18 to 22, Ashwin Street. Postcode near E8 3DL. E8 3DL. And telephone number near 0208 0165 384. 0208 0165 384.
The number of landline.
And your landline.
Now, personal number.
Yeah, my number is 079 31 411 042. 079 31 411 042.
Lawyer
Wisdom.
Lawyer Wisdom. You better not say you about SBTV Africa. So you about the office. I catch on say, "Yende, we want to say it me come hot sa, ne about the slow sa, it be call low key ne akọ." So SBTV Africa dey. And then the bibi aba, say na be ya mo so mo amhwe no, amopese muhu inyama ekoso wa. Wo pese wo back room ha. Mo wa ha se ya ebusua, I mean issues wo no. With me afro lawyer, I won't say me them lawyer. Until I'm in another casa. At least watch them across.
You be yellow.
It is. I mean, me then about it. Who you are afraid now in the lawyer? You better ask the lawyer. So we know the casa SBTV Africa. So
space. That's it. That was
SBTV Africa. So we need. I feel we need about channel. So I catch your friends now. I'm on journey. I'm on tap only subscribe. I'm on drop your comment. So getting in touch. Obeti me frame me and I'll bet me WhatsApp me with me Ghana number so 0244 790902 and 0240 677 number is in the good screen. So WhatsApp me na ending combo. Na me from UK number na UK anko na pese o getting in touch. I link up. FM DJ na Madam production team as DJ Click Sharon. Usha mukuma kase tour na majis tutu so tour makramo. Me ko